All right, welcome everyone. So with daylight savings, it's been getting darker out earlier for my nighttime bike rides. So I've been looking for different bike lights to keep me safe. And Vont was nice enough to send us this one for a review today. So let's start off by unboxing this Vont Breeze BL03 bike and tail light here and see what's included. So inside the box here, we have our cardboard cutout. Here is our rear light, handlebar attachment. And here is the Vont Breeze bike light itself. As you can see here, the window wraps around a little bit on the sides, which is important so that people can see you from the side as well as the front. You have your power button here on the top, and looks like some sort of indicator light, I'm sure is for the power indication. It's your mounting point on the bottom. Weather sealed USB cover. Looks like we have a couple of USB charge cables as well. So just flipping over to the back of the box here, I wanted to talk about some of the key features that I was looking at for a bike light. So the key features for me for a bike light are going to be the brightness measured in lumens so that I can see and be seen on the road, and that it includes a rechargeable battery. So typically 100 lumens is recommended at minimum. And the Vont Breeze bike light is actually rated at 250 lumens, which is a full 150 lumens brighter than that minimum recommendation, and actually puts it at one of the brightest lights that Vont offers for a bike light. And then lastly, so I don't have to change batteries all the time, I wanted something with a nice big rechargeable battery. So this has a 1200 milliamp battery rated for 3 hours or 6 hours, depending on whether you are using the high or low modes. So now that we've gone over the specs, let's go ahead and head over to the garage and mount this bike and tail light on my handlebar and rear fork and see how well it works at night. All right, so now we're here in my garage. Over here on my left, we have the Blaze 600, and here's the Vont Breeze that we're going to be installing now on this side of the handlebar, and we'll compare the two after. The Breeze uses this elastic mount that we're going to go ahead and attach right now. So this little groove just sits on top of the handlebar, and then you pull some tension on the elastic band, and it clips in right like that. And then once you have that situated, it's just going to slide into the T-channel on the Blaze light. And then when you hear a click, you know it's in place, and that should hold there pretty firm. So now on the back fork of the bike, I have the Planet Bike Blinky, which works pretty good. And we're going to take the tail light from Vont and try those side by side. I'm going to put them right here. The Vont clip design here lets you hook it onto other things like your clothes if you want. But this little elastic guy here just slides in, as best I can tell, and hooks into this little groove. And then we take it, again there's a little channel here, that'll sit on your back fork, and then you just hook it in like so, and then it's all set. Alright, so I've turned down the light so we can compare the brightness in different modes here of the Breeze tail light. So first let's try the Breeze taillight on high. So that is the maximum brightness on steady. This is on low intensity. Here it is on strobe mode 1. And here is on strobe mode 2. So now for comparison's sake, let's go ahead and turn on the Planet Bike Blinky and compare the two. So on paper, the specs for the Planet Bike Blinky put it at a lower lumen rating than the tail light from the Breeze. So if you're noticing that the Breeze light on the right side here is brighter, that is because it actually is. All right, so now we have the Vont Breeze on the left and the Planet Bike Blaze on the right. And we're going to do a comparison, just first off, just looking and seeing how brightly they shine against the back of the garage door here. So here's high mode. Low mode. Strobe effect. And off. And now for the Planet Bike, which I should mention is a more expensive light. I prefer the strobe mode on the Planet Bike. It's a little bit faster and more attention getting. And this is called courtesy mode, where it just raises and dims the brightness. This is the brightest setting on the Planet Bike. That's one dimmer. One more dim. Now let's put the Vont bike light on high. And the quality of the light's more of a blue light. So now I'm going to put them both on at the same time. So here's the Vont light on high. And that was a Planet Bike on high. And as you can see, it just pretty much eclipses the Vont light. But again, this is a more expensive light with higher brightness settings. And again, they have their differences, but we're talking two different price points, and this light should work pretty good outdoors. So let's give this a road test now and see how it actually works outdoors. All right, so now we're on a very dimly lit street, as you can tell, and I'm going to turn on the Vont Breeze to see if we can make anything out. So the tree that was invisible a second ago now appears. I move the handlebars around so you can get a better feel of what's going on. So that's on high, then take it down to low. Here's low. Would not recommend low on a dark night. And here's strobe. And strobe's pretty visible. For comparison's sake, let's try the Planet Bike light. You can see that's almost like daylight. Right, so if you are in a very dimly lit area without any street lights, you probably want a little bit of a brighter light. But for a lot of neighborhoods, I'd say that the Vont light would be plenty sufficient. Now this is with the Vont light on high, just to show you what you look like to a car on a street. It's very visible. So I think as far as safety, that should work out well. From the side, let me just show you that side cutout again, working its magic. So even from the side, it casts a nice illumination so that you can be seen from the side of your bike. Here it is with strobe on. And for comparison's sake, again, here's the Planet Bike light turned on now. Very similar, it has that side window so that you can be seen from the side. This one, though, has a little bit of a tinted amber lens. Here's the light pattern. Let me show you what it looks like from the front. Lights up the signs pretty good. And here I am riding around. Lights up the street markings pretty good. And the speed bump reflectors. Here we are with strobe on. So I hope you enjoyed this comparison review of the Vont Breeze and Planet Bike Blaze bike lights. I'd say that the Vont Breeze is a good value choice for riding in well-lit residential neighborhoods, whereas the more expensive Blaze would be good for darker trail riding where you need those extra lumens. And before you go, please stop by the video description for more information and a special discount code from Vont. While you're there, click the like button and please consider subscribing to my channel for more great reviews. Thanks for watching.